Hey everyone, I'm Ben from the YMCA of Greater Boston, and we're here to practice mindful yoga. So we'll begin by just sitting comfortably. Cross your legs if that's comfortable for you. Close your eyes and take slow, steady breaths. Breathe through your nose if you can. And on the in-breath, grow just a little bit taller. On the out-breath, relax, but keep that lengthened spine. Feel your body. Noticing how you're showing up in your physical body. Where can you let go of tension? Face, jaw, soften those facial muscles. Just notice how you're showing up in your physical body, but also notice the emotions, the passing thoughts. Give space for whatever arises. Maybe there'll be an emotional release or some insight will come into your mind as you slow down here on your yoga mat. That said, gently ease your attention back to your body again and again so we can cultivate that mind-body connection, that mind-body conversation. So I invite you to practice your yoga with awareness, with gentleness, with compassion for however you're showing up, moment to moment. Take a deep breath and let it go. And now shift around onto your back. Let's move into some warm-up exercises. Just relaxing here on your back. And bring your feet flat. Remember throughout the practice to honor your body, your natural limits. Think of my instructions as suggestions and modify them as needed to keep your body safe. Inhale the arms straight up and back behind you. And exhale, right leg to the sky. Clasp your hands behind that right thigh and give a little pull. Gently stretching that right leg. Good. Place the foot down. Inhale the arms up and back. Hey, John, good morning to you. Glad you're here. Interlace your hands behind that left leg. Give it a little pull. Gently stretch the back of the leg. Inhale the foot flat, arms up and back. And exhale, right leg up. Clasp and gently draw that leg back, stretching the hamstring. Last time, left leg. Clasp and gently stretch the back of the leg. And then release. Bring the foot down. Relax your arms at your side. Now open those arms out to a T position. Let's drop the knees over to the right side and the head to the left side. And bring the head and the knees up and drop the knees to the left and the head over to the right. Once more, knees to the right. Last time, knees to the left. And back up. Good. Arms back to your sides. Now draw the knees in toward the chest. And take your hands, palms together. Slide those hands right between the knees. Squeeze the knees into the backs of the hands. Just working those adductor muscles. Now release the squeeze. Turn the palms to face outward and cup each hand around each knee. And now we'll stretch those adductor muscles by opening the knees wide apart. Just feel the stretch to those inner thighs. Then draw the knees back And then straighten the arms, let the knees move forward. Pull the knees back. Ease the knees forward. Good. See if you can press the knees a little further out to the sides and really open those inner thighs without forcing, without strain. Just let it always be a healthy, delicious, enjoyable stretch. Bring the knees back in. Place the feet flat. Open the arms back out to a T position. Knees to chest. Extend the legs to the sky. Open the legs wide. Take a breath. Exhale, arms and legs cross. Inhale, open. Exhale, other arm and leg in front. Inhale, open. Alternate each time. And can you also rotate the arms? Turn the palms out to the sides as the arms spread wide. Turn the palms in as the arms come up and cross. And last one, release. Bring the feet flat, the arms back to your sides. Just take a moment to rest. Feel the effects of those simple exercises. And then draw knees back into the chest and we'll move into spinal rocking. So you have options here. Side to side is the gentle version. Forward and back is a little more active and stimulating, so that might work well for you. And then find your way up to a seated position with your legs extended out along the mat. Place your hands back behind you and just roll your ankles around in circles. And then reverse the direction. Circle the opposite way. Now, toes in toward each other, and then toes out to the sides, and then toes pointing forward, and then toes curled back. Great. Okay, now we'll place the hands behind and arch into a back bend. Inhale, arching back. And exhale, neutral spine. Again, arching back, looking up, belly and chest forward, back bend. Exhale, release the back bend. Now, this last one, can you add the lifting of the buttocks off the mat? If that's a strain for your wrists or your shoulders, just don't go there. Just find the depth. Maybe you can take a little weight on the arms and shoulders and keep the buttocks down. Good. And bring your buttocks back down and take the soles of your feet and bring them together, butterfly knees. And let's come into a forward bend now. So slide your hands under your ankles or your calves. Let your upper body relax forward. Inhale, come up a little bit. Exhale, let the upper body relax forward. Just let the weight of your upper body draw you toward the earth. Inhale, come up. Now, if you want to go a little bit deeper, press the forearms right up into those calves, drawing your upper body closer. Checking in with your hips, your back, always within your healthy range of movement. Good. Come on back up. Now, take one hand over to the opposite knee. Take the other hand back behind you. Press that back hand into the mat. Let it lift you up tall and twist. You could even pull with the hand on the knee to gently twist a little deeper. Around to the front, other side. Pressing the back hand into the mat, pulling on the knee and twist. And now once more to both sides. And complete. Back around to the front. Cross your legs and place one hand out to the side and let the other arm just reach across. Both arms up. Other side. Stretch. Good. One more time, both sides. Opening that side body, reaching that hand across. And complete. one more stretch. Good. Arms up overhead and bring your arms right back down. And now we'll shift onto all fours. So coming onto hands and knees, palms or knuckles if that's more comfortable. Extend the right leg back behind you and the left arm out in front. And now point the toes back. Reach the fingers forward. Lengthen. Okay, now arm and leg over to the right. So right leg moving out to the right, left arm moving across your body. Now, other side. Right leg moves across your body to the left, left arm out to the left, and let's continue that action. Just sweeping the arm and leg together. Good. And then bring the arm and leg back in a line and pulse arm and leg up and down and release. Good. Back to table. Take left leg back behind you, right arm out in front. Let's see if we can lengthen that diagonal line. Toes back, fingers forward. Good. Now leg out to the left and arm across your body out to the left. Then arm and leg out to the right. And just keep it going, sweeping movements. Good. Then bring your arm and leg back in a line and pulse up and down. And release. Bring your hand and your knee down. Prepare for downward dog. So, curl the toes under. You'll come right up onto the balls of your feet. And just walking your downward dog in place. And pressing one heel, then the other. Gauging the sensation in those calves. So, again, you feel a delicious stretch. It's not too much. It's not too little. Just enough. Open those tight muscles. Press the heels toward the mat. Both heels together. Chest toward your feet, toward the mat. And then begin to walk your feet in toward the middle of your mat. Walk your hands back toward your feet. Just hang out here, sway a little bit side to side. Now, can you walk your feet out a little wider apart? Good. And then bend one knee, straighten the other leg so you get a nice stretch to those inner thigh muscles, each side, gently stretching. Good. Then back to center. Walk your feet back in to about hip distance. Press into your feet and roll right up to standing upright. Okay, take the weight onto one leg. Use your arms to help you balance. And lift that leg and circle the ankle and the knee and the hip. Then see if you can circle the same side arm, elbow and shoulder, and reverse direction. Good. And place the foot down. Same thing, other side. So take the weight on one leg, lift that other leg, and circle ankle, knee, and hip. Add wrist, elbow, and shoulder. Focusing your gaze can help you stay balanced. You'll circle the other way, all those joints. Good, and then release. Place the foot right back down. Okay, with feet about hip distance, we'll inhale the arms up overhead, and then exhale, bend the knees as you sweep down. Just slowly, conscious. There's no stress on your back. You're bending the knees to give that cushiony effect. Inhale up, exhale down. Last one. Arms up overhead and hold them there. Okay, relax your shoulders down. So we're going to hold here in mountain pose for a couple minutes. So if you need to bring your arms down, that's fine. Just relax. Any unnecessary effort, any tension in your face, jaw, mouth, let it soften. Feel the sensation begin to build in those arms. If you can close your eyes and go inside, or simply keep your eyes open and gaze softly. Okay, now let's see if we can come up onto the balls of the feet. Raised mountain. Just feel the heat building in those arms and shoulders. Where can you relax? Now, can we gently twist to one side? Good, and then back to center. Little twist to the other side. And if you need to come out before I guide you out of the pose, that's fine. You're listening to your body. Bring your heels back down. Just another 30 seconds. Just establish your grounding. Feel the sensation build. See if you can stay with it. Good. Just a few more seconds here in the pose. And now as we come out of the pose, let's do it slowly. Sweep your arms out to the side slowly. Take about 15 seconds to bring your arms all the way back down. Good. And relax your arms at your sides and just take a moment. Just see if there's any movement that would feel good, that would somehow help to integrate, complement that long-held mountain pose. And now we'll open the legs wide. Bring your arms up, 5-pointed star. And here we'll move into the standing angle. So tailbone up and back, reach the crown of the head down and forward. Bring your hands down. Just take hold of your ankles, your shins, your knees, wherever your hands, your feet, wherever the hands naturally take hold. Tailbone up and back. Crown of the head reaches down and forward. And then bring your hands down under your face. You walk your hands forward and come into a wide leg downward facing dog. Make sure you have a good grip on the surface that you're on. Feet and hands pressing into the earth. Chest pressing down toward the mat. Tailbone lifting up and back. Good. Now, can you move into pyramid pose? So, let's take this in little increments by moving the hand out to the side a little bit, and then the other hand a little to the side. Just opening the hands wide apart. So the hands and the feet form the base, the four corners at the base of your pyramid, and your tailbone reaching toward the sky, the tip at the top of your pyramid. Good. Walk your hands back in toward each other, and then walk your hands back toward the legs, and then take your hands back out to hold on to the legs. And then pressing into your feet, bend the knees a little bit as you roll your body up to standing, back, upright. Walk your feet back in. Good. And now let's step up to the top of the mat. We'll move through the 7 warrior salute. So 7 warrior poses all linked together. Feet about hip distance, shoulders up, back, and down. And now you'll take that left leg and you'll step it way back. Nice wide stance, and the feet are perpendicular. The heel more or less bisects the center of that left foot. The right knee right above the ankle, and then the arms come up. And you'll gaze out over that right hand. Now, take that left hand, bring it down onto the back of the left leg. Lift the right arm and just arch back. Look up toward the hand if you can. If you can get a little bit of a back bend going, great. If not, just find the depth that you can manage comfortably. Reverse warrior. Now bring your arms back, coming into side warrior once more. Now take that right elbow, place it right down onto the right thigh, and take the left arm up. And now you want to form a line with the arm, side, and leg, approximately reaching a straight line from the toes to the fingertips. Good. You can look under that left arm, shoulder, and then take your left hand, palm to palm with the right hand. Now revolved warrior angle. Slide your hands across and rest your left forearm or elbow on that right thigh and turn the head to the right and twist. Good. And now slide your hands back, slide your hands up your leg. Now you're going to take that back foot and just shift it a little bit out to the side, a little bit away from the right foot, and angle that foot slightly toward the front so it's no longer perpendicular. And that way you should be able to face the top of your mat with a good solid stance, both feet flat, and float arms up overhead. And hold here in front facing warrior. The fifth warrior pose in this series. And then take your arms out to the sides and down and interlace them behind you. Press your interlaced hands down. Squeeze your shoulders back. Let's come into humble warrior by lifting the arms away from your back as you hinge forward, belly and chest toward the thigh. And again, just find the depth that feels good in your body. If hanging your head down too much causes discomfort, if you have high blood pressure, you just keep your head up a little bit. Always listening to your inner teacher. And now coming back up to upright, arms back to your sides. Now you can straighten that front leg. You might keep a micro bend in that right knee, so you're not locking the knee. Arms come up parallel to the floor, hinge forward. Back foot comes partway forward, and then lift that back leg. Focus on a spot. For more challenge, you could hinge a little further toward the earth, or you could reach the hands away and reach the toes back. Good. And then bring the foot down alongside the other foot. Take a moment just to relax, integrate any complementary movements that would help you to complete the sequence. So we'll do the same sequence on the other side. So your feet are again about hip distance apart, shoulders up, back, and down. And now you'll take the right foot and step it way back, perpendicular to the front foot, left knee right above that left ankle, and then arms parallel to the earth. Gaze out over that left hand, side warrior. And flowing into reverse warrior, right hand onto the back of the right leg, left arm just eases up to vertical, possibly a little past vertical. And now warrior angle. You're going to bend that left arm, elbow on the thigh, right arm up. Again, aiming for a line from the fingertips down to that right foot. Reach. Now take that right hand, palm to palm with the left hand. And now slide your hands across your thigh so your right forearm or elbow rests on that left thigh and your head turns to the left. Good. Twist. Revolved warrior angle. And slide your hands back up your leg. Take that right foot, move it out to the right just a little bit. Turn that foot a little bit more toward the front. Keep that left knee right above the ankle. Face the front. Sweep your arms out, up overhead, and relax your shoulders down. And hold. Front facing warrior. And in the words of John Wellwood, awareness, courage, and gentleness. These are the basic weapons of the warrior of the heart. All right, the arms come out and down and behind you, and interlace your hands the non-habitual way. Press the interlaced hands down. Squeeze your shoulders back. Take a breath. And forward, lift your arms away from your back. Belly and chest toward the thigh. Ease back up. Let your arms relax at your sides. Nearly straighten that left leg. Keep a micro bend in the left knee and open the arms out to the sides and hinge forward. Now you can bring that back foot forward slightly and lean forward. And if you like, keep the toes touching or balancing warrior. Lift the leg. Focusing your gaze on a spot. And place your foot right back down. Other side. On the other side. That left foot. Lift your shoulders up and back and relax them down. Good. Let's come back to face the front. So with your feet about hip distance, just lift your arms up so that they're parallel to the floor and slowly begin to sink down. Reach your hands forward. Press your buttocks, your tailbone back. Now you can stay right here or lift the heels. Balance on the balls of your feet. And back to the heels. Sitting back. Now a little bit of a twist to one side. Back to center. Little twist to the other side. Back to center. Good. Pressing into your feet. Come back up to upright and relax your arms to your side. Good. And just take a moment to relax your body while standing. Shoulders up and back and down. Good. Relax here. Letting go. Seeing how relaxed you can be while standing. Shifting now to the top of your mat. So we'll move through a sun series. Feet hip distance, rooted to the mat. Shoulders up, back, down. Sweep arms out. Up overhead, palms touch. Hands in front of chest. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, take a deep dive. Good. Now walk your feet back, coming into your downward dog. Heels toward the mat. Tailbone toward the sky, chest pressing down toward the mat, toward your feet. Long lines. Good. Now come to a plank. Just hold here if you can in plank pose. Where do you feel the sensation most prominently? Muscles are working here to hold the pose. Notice any shaking. And bring your knees down. And your thighs. And your buttocks, your belly. Now keep your hands alongside your face. Lift your head and chest. Lift your hands. And just hold here in cobra pose. Press your pelvis down on the in-breath. See if you can lift just a little higher. Good. Now bring your hands down. Slide them forward so your elbows are situated right beneath your shoulders. Now try to pull the elbows and the hands back, but they're also pressing down into your mat, into the floor surface so that you don't slip. And as you attempt to pull back, you should feel a little stretch in your belly as your chest is drawn forward. Your belly stretches. Good. And then slide your hands back. Bring your chin to the mat, your arms to your sides. Now, can you slide your hands, palms up under your thighs? Press your hips and thighs down into your hands, wrists. If it's uncomfortable with hands underneath, you can keep your arms at your sides. Half locust. Lift just the right leg. And then move that right leg out to the right. And then bring that leg back. And then move it across toward the left. And then bring it back. And then lift it straight up a little higher. Just working the muscles in the hamstrings, the buttocks. Release. Coming down. And of course, the same thing on the other side. So hips and thighs press down into hands, wrists, into mat. Left leg lift. Move that leg out to the left. Bring it back to center and across toward the right. Back to center, just a little bit higher. Good. Ease it down. Slide your hands out from underneath. Relax here for a moment and then place your elbows under your chest and press into your elbows. And begin to walk your arms, your elbows back and sit back toward your heels. Just see how far you can comfortably go. Shouldn't feel any strain in the knee joints or the hip joints. You just find your relaxed child pose. And then coming out of child and into tabletop position. Tiger pose. Lift the right foot and then pivot on that right knee so the foot shifts to the left, touches down just to the outside of the left ankle, and your left hand can reach back, take hold of the ankle or the foot, slide the right knee back. If you can't reach the foot, just reach toward it. Slide the right knee back, and can you lift that right knee and balance here? Lifting the knee, pressing the foot into the hand. Can you feel that stretch in the thigh, the quads, the hip flexor muscles? Good. And release. Place the knee down. Switch. Take the left foot, lift it, pivot on the left knee, touch the toes down, outside of right ankle, and then right hand reaches back. Reach for the foot. If you can't reach it, it's fine. You just lift the knee anyway and reach the hand toward it. If you've got hold of the foot, then you can guide the foot a little higher. You can press the foot into the hand. Breathe. Good. And release. Sit to one side. Just extend your legs straight out in front. Let's take the left foot and place it to the inside, or if you can, cross it to the outside of that right knee. Take that left hand back behind you. Now, can you take the right elbow, the upper arm, on the thigh side of the knee, and then use that arm to press into that thigh-knee junction to help you to deepen the twist. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist. Good. And release. Back around to the front. Extend the leg. Switch to the other side. So the right foot inside, or if you can, cross it to the outside. Good. Bring that right arm back behind you. You're going to take that left elbow, see if you can bring it right onto the thigh, adjacent to the knee, and twist. Grow tall on the in-breath. Gently twist on that out-breath. Good. And then around to the front. Extend the leg out. And let's shift onto the back for yoga relaxation. So coming onto your back, it's fine if it feels better to keep the knees bent. More traditionally, we just extend those legs out along the mat, letting those legs relax fully, the arms relax, head and face relax. Simply notice the sensation in your body. And as you tune in to parts of your body, relax those places. So notice the feet. Notice the ankles and calves, the shins. Relax your feet and lower legs. Feel the knees, thighs, buttocks. Relax those thighs, knees, and buttocks. Feel the belly. Feel the back. The chest. Can you feel your heart beating in your chest? Relax the belly and the back, the chest. Feel those arms and just let the hands and wrists, forearms and elbows soften. Upper arms and shoulders release and relax your arms. Feel your face soften around the eyes, forehead, the cheeks, the nose, the ears, the chin, the mouth. Relax your face. Relax your whole body. And as you relax, I'll play a few tones on the Native American flute to support your experience of rest, relaxation. And begin now to deepen your breath. Begin to explore small, waking movements, a finger, a toe, a little stretch, a larger movement, Would a full body stretch feel good? If so, just let it happen. Find your way over to one side. Bend your knees and just relax in that resting, fetal-like position. And from there, coming back to sitting, right back to where we began our practice. Sitting comfortably, sitting upright, and yet sitting relaxed. Feel your body. Receive the gifts of your practice of yoga. I'll end with a quote from one of my favorite singer-songwriters, James Taylor. It's actually the title of a song. The secret to life is enjoying the passage of time. So thank you all for coming today. Let's take a nice deep breath. Bring your hands to your heart. Namaste.